So we just can't catch a break. And I know you're thinking, this team's winning games. What do you mean catch a break? We kind of have two starting quarterbacks injured. Starting with Bajan, who was seemingly getting better week to week. And then Hendon Hooker, who looked like, hey, have we found ourselves a franchise quarterback? I don't know now, as we're going to miss significant games with our 25-year-old young, low overall quarterback that we traded for right before the deadline. We're now, of course, about to take on the Aviators with another really good week for linebackers on this team, yet still no breakout for that position. Cam Jones, obviously, but that was a long time ago. Prospect spotlight, you may want to take a look at right end Cordell Judge. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. I will say, we do need pass rushers, so this is an interesting name to be dropping, Cordell Judge. I'm also not sure that, IQ matters at all, let alone if that's something that separates somebody, because I kind of just want somebody that's good. Oh, I don't need to scout him further. We already know a lot about him, and what we know is that he's not too bad. He's not too bad at all. He's a 2 to 3 guy, so you might be able to land him with a different, first-round pass rusher. There's some talent here. Pass rush position doesn't look too bad at all. We obviously want to scout further on the outside linebackers, so that's going to be our 3 focus scouting. I like some of the defenders there. We could rock with that. We could work with that. But, of course, the draft is still a long ways away. We have the Aviators, who are also 4-5. Don't know why I looked at the injury report right there. But also a 4-5 team, similar to us, same as us actually, 83 overall, which is a little bit lower, but that could also mean that maybe they went with a little bit more youth. They think about the future a little bit more than right now, which, that's definitely something we have to look forward to, because right now, sure, the team looks okay in terms of success, but we know that we're getting very lucky. We know that these interceptions are the only reason why we're not losing by 30 or 40 each game. Wide receivers, we got some potential there. Cobb has been pretty damn great for us. Quarterbacks, it's just been a freaking carousel. Not that they even want to be, but that's just the way it is. Rodriguez, still not shown as a superstar, but you know what? He's a superstar, and the abilities do suck for a low overall, so it doesn't really matter to reveal him. That's what the O-line looks like. Defensively, these linebackers, they've been putting in work. D-line, not so much, but the linebackers have been putting in work. Corners haven't been bad, especially guys like Riley Moss and Hayes. And then safeties, I don't want to talk about them. Here are those Aviators, though. Like we said, with a younger team, Trevor Lawrence is definitely more of a future guy than a right now guy. He starts as a 76 superstar. He's a 78 overall now, halfway through the season. Breece Hall, another guy that could definitely develop even higher. Very fast, very good. Wide receivers, T. Higgins, another guy with a high ceiling. Cortland Sutton, another tall guy, a little bit older, but similar styles. Alec Pearson, number 3, you would have think they would go for someone young, not younger, but shorter, but nope. No one at the wide receiver spot shorter than 6'3". Laporta, 6'3" himself, very athletic, obviously. Left tackle, super tall and huge, very good. Left guard's okay. Center's pretty damn good. Right guard's iffy. Right tackle's very iffy as well. Left end, not the best. Right end, not the best. DT's, not the best. Clowney, decent, but for a season at best. Middle linebackers, some talent here, but, differentiating styles. Josh Allen, very good outside linebacker. Lattimore, very good cornerback. Maddox, haven't seen him be a starter in a long time. DJ Turner should be the starter, though. Look at the speed. Byard, very good zone coverage. Branch, very good zone coverage. This is a good DB group. But let's see their strengths and weaknesses. They're about middle of the pack for both styles. Seems like they want to run the ball a little bit more than pass, so that's what we're going to be defending against. And then attacking them, they're the number 1 pass defense in the league, so let us try to run the ball a little bit. And, of course, Zach Kuntz already got star dev. Let's keep him out there, though. And then another quarterback off the list because of injury. Kind of interested in shorter. Let's go shorter. I feel like Rodriguez hasn't lost a step yet. His upgrades, maybe it's just because he's getting higher overall, have not been, seen as much. Let's go with elusive, though. Trying to get that juke move to 90+. And then probably go back to trucking to make him a dual style. Look at that 89 juke move now. 90-91 is kind of where I want to be. Stiff arm's not great, but the trucking is already pretty good. So I think we chose a good one. And he's obviously proven his worth tenfold so far. Don't even know if we need to, contract him yet or not, but definitely need to take a look at that real quick before we head into this game, as we haven't looked at the contracts in a while. So a couple of guys with some, increased snaps and increased devs even. And I think also Justin Shorter, even if he isn't the guy, I think a 2-year, like 6.5, 2-year 7, whatever, is totally worth it just for a different style of player. And then Malone, he's really been our only decent edge rusher, so I prefer to keep him around as well, even if he becomes a backup as well, because we have a sick draft or something. But as far as everyone else goes, we'll go for the special teamers, and that's probably it. Maybe. And here we are with another, nice weather home game. I mean, it's got to be getting cold. We've seen, breath, a few weeks back here, so I imagine it's pretty cold. You see a little bit of precipitation. Maybe we got ourselves a snowy game, but of course, Sean Clifford, you got a little bit of time in preseason. Kind of felt like he had a really good chance to win the quarterback job, and instead ended up becoming the number 2, and then, we had the injury to Bagent, and we basically pushed him to number 3, kind of number 2, you know what I mean? Future projection-wise, number 3. But here he is, through whatever magical destiny situation, as the starter. Maybe he's the guy of the future. I don't know, but, I mean, at this point, it just seems like if you can stay healthy, you may be the starter. I mean, that's really the bar at this point, as there has been so many injuries across the board, especially, there's that breath again, especially at the quarterback spot. We just can't seem to keep a healthy team. But regardless, through it all, we are finding ways to win, and going against a 4-5 team, trying to get to 500 themselves. We'll have a good one against the Aviators. And like I said, my plan was always to do 2 episodes, or 2 videos, or 2 games per episode. And we've just had really good games across the board. There hasn't been a blowout since, week 1? But that was week 1. Like I said, week 1 should be its own video, in my opinion. Of course, look at the touchdown to pick ratio. These quarterbacks are struggling out here. I mean, we're on that list as well, but, we kind of have the excuse a little bit. But here it is, Trevor Lawrence and company. Obviously, they have a pretty good team. They got 2 middle, above average wide receivers. We got a pretty damn good tight end who just caught the ball, speaking of. Got a really good running back. They got a couple of offensive linemen. Not really. But 9.5 yards gained in the first play. They're obviously not struggling there, as they're going to go with another quick throw to the outside. Slip off is the backup tight end, I believe, to the 41-yard line for 5. Actually, 6. Mo Cox. Or not say that next time. To the outside, can't cover it, and they're going to take the shot, and good job pushing him out of bounds by the safety, but he actually had a chance there. I'm a little surprised it was even that close. From the 41-yard line, though, 2nd and 10. Breece Hall looking like he might actually get a carry here. Going to go with Smoke Monday. And the tight end is open. I knew I should have went there, but we were the deep safety. Laporta breaking off the tackle, but can't do much more with it. Gains about 5 total. Going with the blitz. Let's actually run this blitz in. Sold. Pretty good timing. Somehow almost picked. Laporta was in front of it and just doesn't go for the ball. And that will be a punt. I thought they were easily going to catch that, but on it is the safety. Pretty good defense. This will be a punt. And a pretty good one, but Cobb lets it bounce. You just never know. It works out, but you just never know. If you can return the ball and get it to the 15, you got to do it, because you just never know what kind of bounce you're going to get. You're never going to know if it's bounce forward and hit one of your players. You feel that when it's safe to do so. Clifford, season stats, that was basically last week's, middle of the game, kind of come in the game and try to win it for us line, and it was actually not bad. Going to be handing the ball inside to Beatty, who gets a couple of blocks, tries to slip off, gains 5. Sean Clifford on the read option. I mean, I don't know about that now, but we'll try it. Why not? I'm down. And we almost cut it back. Beatty with the fight, back to the line. Probably should have known with that many players up that it wasn't going to be a good idea. Probably should have. Didn't say we did. Double drag. Randall Cobb, good throw. Randall Cobb on the drag, gains about 10. They're giving us a zig type look for Cobb now. Shorter on the short play, and overthrown by Clifford. Didn't lead Cobb or anything, didn't need to. Just need to get the ball to him. Like I said, they know we're playing a quarterback that isn't the best, so they're stacking. They don't want us to run this ball. Somehow caught by Kuntz, who has just been really impressive for us. Obviously, Branch came out and made a play. Cobb on the RPO might be our look. It is not our look, but we have a lot of room with Beatty. And number 53, is that Josh Allen? I don't know who that is. Saving a touchdown, but now Kuntz is injured. Add him to the list. He's not happy. Orgy trying to, invite him to a little after the game party. If you're down, you're down. If you're not, do not respond. Rodriguez now, chance to run it for once. And some pretty good blocks. As Rodriguez is going to get a stiff arm, gets a nice little push to the 32, 14 yards gain. Come back around on that left side. Could see Cobb. Whiteheart. Oh my lord, that's not even close. Didn't even angle it or anything because our guy just died. Because, Branch was there. Abdominal strain, we could live with that. Branch was there, but I don't think he gets the pick. But if I throw it, I change the angle, bad throw like that'll happen. You just never know. And we're about to get hit as we're throwing, so not going to be able to get that off to Cobb. Got that read off pretty quickly, just couldn't get it there. Pressure does it. Curl route to Bell. Not a great start on the pass game so far. Probably should be running the ball again. And that is risky. Not a great throw yet again. Bell should have adjusted to it, but this will be a 49-yard field goal instead, which could be the first points of the game. Kick is up, and I think it should be good. It is. From the 25-yard line. Nice push from the DT, and Breece Hall just breaks off 2 linebackers, gets 3 total in the end. It could be run the ball o'clock. You're going to get out there and tackle Breece Hall one-on-one. Hicks hasn't really looked back too far after replacing Griffin. It's now a 3rd and 6 now. A little bit better of an, or easier of an O-line to try and beat, so we're going to use that. I thought he actually ran that. Didn't need to, though. It's over the middle to Laporta's open. Big blast by Hicks, but holds on. First down. They would have ran the ball there. They probably would have got that, too. Our run lane was not looking super well covered, believe it or not. And try to get over there. Laporta drops it straight up. Might have just been too much traffic because his own teammate was there too. Either that or they're giving us the most insane reaches of all time. In the 42. Play action. That might actually be our coverage. Oh, that is wide open. Laporta. Speed. Outruns Jones. Jones, he got burned by Jefferson, but he didn't get beat deep by Jefferson often. Yet Laporta is too much for him. Shows you what kind of special of a player he is. What a perfect throw by Lawrence, though. Didn't have to waste any movement for Laporta at all, and that will be a big touchdown. Sam Laporta making a play. Let's go with the play action. Right side. They just have so many players at the line. They want us to throw this ball. Might have had the tight end, but I felt like I didn't know if I had enough time to get it there. 4 yards is better than 0 yards or a sack. Yeah, like we said, this is going to be a tough one because they are really trying to force us to throw that ball. Let's go with the read option, see if they read it, which I don't know if they do or not, but we definitely weren't going to get anything if we would have kept it. Beatty, though, 26 yards on the ground. Not a bad start. Going to go back through the air. Once again, bunch of players in the line of scrimmage. Looking at the tight end ourselves. Nope, going to go in behind. That's a really good throw to Cobb. Tries to cut it back inside, gets it to the 39. Best throw of the day for Clifford. Trap play inside for Mr. Rodriguez. And found the lane about 5 yards to show for it. Last week, 93 yards. The week before, I think 95 or 98. So kind of struggling to get back to the 100 yards on the ground mark, but it's still great numbers regardless. Yards per carry is what matters the most, obviously. And there goes Beatty. Spin move. That is the slowest spin move in the history of spin moves. Someone like Eddie Lacy could have probably spun 3 times before Beatty finishes that one. That is saying something, but it is also saying the truth. Read option. Maybe we just don't do the read option. I didn't know if he was going to do it or not. I kind of misread it. It looked like he was coming for the ball carrier, and then it came back to us, and I don't know. That's pretty good coverage. It's a great catch, though. 5 yards gain for Bell. Makes it a little bit more manageable. Try and get this on 3rd and 8. Out routes. I don't know if I trust these, especially shorter. That is a long throw for a low throw power guy. Although pressure was on, and unfortunately the throw was not. That will be a field goal. Try and make it a 1-point game. Just about the second quarter, they have the lead. Little motion. You got the tight end. Oh, we're not over there. They did accidentally leave the one guy free, though. They had a convoy, and they just let our guy in untouched. And Zeke really isn't built for that anymore. I don't know why they use one of their best plays for Zeke, but sure. 3 yards is 3 yards, though. And we're out of position. We got put down to the ground, but we ended up grabbing a hold of them as we were laying there. And it will be a first down, but it could have been so much more than that. Second quarter, it's only a 1-point game, but their offense is starting to wake up. Our offense just can't seem to finish drives out for a score. And Clifford's inaccuracies are showing early. First and 10, motion. Could be another run. It will be. Trying to get out there with Jones. And we do. Slips off the tackle, but we get the help. 2 yards only. From the 37-yard line, Orgy got to cover the running back. Little play action. And that is a wide-open Laporta who is absolutely cooking us. That is really not a good start for us against him. I mean, we knew he was going to be pretty good for him, but, man, he is a nightmare to cover. And a little short out. Not really sure what he's going to get there, but 2 yards, I guess, is the answer if you want to get technical. Or just taking whatever you can get, and maybe even just a little bit to everything you can get, as he's going for even like the 2-yarders. I mean, look at these throws. So short. Laporta gets 6, though, so it's 3rd and 2 after the 2 first gainers. Bring one up to the line. Obviously, if this is a throw, we could be in some trouble. Switching me the wrong guy. Laporta's wide open. And he overthrows an even bigger gain. Should have taken the tight end, though, and instead it's going to be a field goal on a super missed opportunity. I mean, that is so bad. Imagine they missed the field goal on top of it, which they almost did. 8 minutes left in the second quarter, and they are back up by 4. From the 35-yard line, Hayes on the return. A little bit of a low catch. Decent little lane. Didn't get to the 25, though. Rodriguez on the inside dive kind of look. It's blasted for a 1-yard gain only. It's going to be a long play action. I don't know if I feel great about our chances of blocking for it. That's a tough one, but holds on shorter. The ball's not actually half bad, especially since we had to drop so far to avoid the rush. Pretty good play, actually, and that will be a first down, a big one, too. Oh, that's a really good time ball, and another, left foot was out, wasn't it? Another, ball that it's in a weird spot, but it is in a good spot, as no one else can go and get that thing. Maybe a little bit too shallow. Oh, nobody's on it. And, wow, they beat us on that. That is wild. We lose 3. Well, we had opportunities, and we completely squandered them. I don't know how we dropped that first pass, but it is what it is. Screen pass. Only one blocker out there, but one to beat. He could get it. Does that. Trucking. First down. What an effort by Beatty. What you talking crap about? We just freaking trucked right through your whole team. Perfect throw by Clifford. Got the block. Just needed to make 1 or 2 men miss. Falls forward for the first down. What a play. They should have never given that a chance to work yet. Here it is with a first down. And we're trying to get out there. Another great juke move inside. Gets blasted, but gains 12. Speaking to Beatty on the receiving game, could be him again. It's pretty hard to cover. That's another dot. It's blasted down to the 21. These hits are starting to really pile up, though. I worry about a fumble. This is a long type of play to read. It's like a quick throw to White Hart almost every time on something like this. They weren't ready for it, though. And runs over the whole team for the first down. Might have had shorter on the inside. I just didn't believe in it. I wanted that short play every day of the week. Bunch of zigs and outs and whatnot. Back of the end zone, tight end. Couldn't get it to him. Damn, that might have been a touchdown. And I have to say might have because as much as he was definitely open, I don't know what kind of throw we were going to get. Wide open tight end. Adjustment perfect. Coots touchdown lead. What an adjustment to that outside, and he has been an asset to us. Look at him go. This is where he should have been running, to be fair. He kind of just ran straight towards them still and made the play there, though, and we will take the small but lead after all. All right, here we go from the 25-yard line. Trying to get out there. Can't. Brees Hall only gains 3, though. We got a lot of players on the line here, though. I mean, look at this. They got one wide receiver. And yet it's going to work, kind of. Job by Orgy on the tackle, I believe. Inches on 3rd and, inches. Bring everyone up to the line. Obviously, this is a great opportunity for them to like go for this and take a shot. And that might be exactly what they do. And that's a nice little outlet there. Took it underneath. Might have had the deep wide receiver one, but obviously you just take what you can get for that first down. And it was a decent little gainer. Definitely a good little trick play. I definitely thought they were going to find someone definitely past like 10 to 15 yards. Instead, dump off and live to see another down. Perfect throw over the middle. Who else but Laporta blasted to the 32-yard line. Might be the 2-minute warning. This is a really good drive for them, especially if they can end the half with possession. Run press. It's really been our only chance. And we're getting beat. We're out here with the linebacker. Doesn't get him one-on-one, but gets the help and loses 3. What a play. Little swing pass. Doesn't really do a whole lot there. Kind of left the tight end. And I don't know what the hell our linebacker's looking at there, but Weatherford had a pick 6 again, probably. Man coverage, we got the running back. He's kind of outrunning me a little bit. And that tight end, Laporta's open there, and he misses him. That is a first down, probably, and then some. And he just misses him. That is kind of absurd. And I was about to say, speaking of misses, field goal, but nope, that is a good kick. Tied up 13-all. Very close game, 13-all so far. Hopefully it's no worse than this at halftime. And wow, number 56 ran through that whole play just to get us, and he did a great job. We had a little bit of a lane there. You never know. Could hit the back. Beatty is pretty open. Stiff arm and then some too at the 28. I love that stiff arm. That was beautiful. Especially for a smaller dude. Rodriguez. Good positioning. Nobody wants to help block. Gets a nice couple of extra yards on the juke move. Maybe could have raced out of the end zone or sideline anyways, but we've got all 3 timeouts, so why not just relax a little bit? Speaking of, this is probably a really stupid call to run the ball, but I guess I can't really say that. That's some yards. Now you call a timeout, I suppose. Maybe I know more than I give credit for. Although, a little scary. Could have been PI. Felt like got there a little early. They've called far less on us. Got shorter on the inside route. And they're going to insta-pressure. There's no time to throw there. Holy. I mean, that was like free as hell. The right guard just didn't care. Drove down pretty well, but not finishing strong here. We really need to get down the field a little bit. And overthrows Kuntz. That'll be a punt. Don't think there was anyone as open as him. There was definitely no one that was cleanly open in general. From the 52-yard line, just about this halftime mark, and there's another play wide open. Safety on, it looks like T. Higgins there to the outside. That's a perfect throw. Trevor Lawrence down the field. Big opportunities. Maybe we get these linebackers off the damn field. That would probably help. Try to press Laporta. And he's going to take another shot. Might have had a chance if the ball was inbounds, but ball was not inbounds, so no chance. Get the damn linebackers off the field as much as possible. Smoke needs to get in there. Needs some pressure. Outside, wide open. First down again to Higgins. They're driving down. This is a pretty good drive. I don't like it. I don't know why we're talking like this. Oh, he's wide open. Get back! And we missed the tackle. Must have been press man. Safety, I don't know what Smoke Monday's doing. He steps up when he sees his guys beat and just doesn't get back there. If he runs backwards, look at him step up here. Look, why are we stepping up? Get vertical. The guy's behind the D. That was too easy. 7-point game. We do have 2 timeouts. I'm not going to do anything too crazy because we have seen a couple of looks where, the ball just goes wildly and, we can hit as we're throwing and could be a really good return to the 34. You got to go for it now. You got a pretty decent return there, 9 yards. Beatty was really good so far. That's on the ground. That doesn't count a couple of plays through the air either. Let's go with Kuntz straight down the field. It kind of look like they're playing this perfectly, though. Trusting Cobb, but can't trust Sean Clifford. Maybe just get the clock going a little bit. Oh, I did not see him. And wow, holds on somehow I guess we call it timeout because it's a manageable situation. But at the same time, with only one timeout, if we're playing for the first down here, clock basically runs out. This is my fault. I should have just taken the running back wide open. As long as they don't block it, though, I imagine that it'll just be a no harm, no foul halftime try, but they do block it then. Uh-oh. A little bit of win. That's all right, even if it goes out of bounds. Just a lot of clock wasted. Went a little bit on the accuracy there just to make sure that it gets to where it needs. Perfect. And that should be a kneel down to enter the second half. Aviators coming back a little bit there and do regain the lead. And we give up that lane. Maybe it will not be. They will obviously let this one go, and they'll have the 7-point lead going into halftime. Obviously, statistically, it's been a little all over the place. Some drives are great, some drives are not. Definitely need to get back to the ground game, though. Obviously, we are still pretty damn balanced, but we could be even more balanced than that. We could easily do a 30 rush yard game and maybe come out with the victory that way, because passing has been really iffy. Route running, obviously, has just always been a problem, but Sean Clifford right now missing more than some of the other guys. Divisional matchup here, Elks versus Steamers. With a really close game, Steamers could actually give us some help here. Force the Elks down to 7-4. Bring us back to our level a little bit. The Caps versus the Thunderbirds. And the Thunderbirds are getting smoked at halftime, 21-0. Lamar Jackson killing Jordan Love in that one. And then, of course, the Sentinels versus the Tigers. We just played the Tigers. They are winning a close one, 7-0. Sentinels at 9-0 look terrible. I mean, Derek Carr 1 for 3 for 4 yards? Was there an injury? That is astronomically bad, just like our coverage against Sam Laporta in this game so far. As you can see, a massive, about 60-yard play while rolling out from Trevor Lawrence. We're going to be going for the run attack and defending the short attack. And here goes the kicker from Dicker. Hayes had a pretty good kick return chance before half. We're going to go back to it, see if he can tap into it. And there was another little lane. Gets to the 24. At least it's improving again. And, of course, Beatty we're seeing a lot of because he is having a pretty good game so far. I really do like Kuntz here, but I think that we have a chance on the run. And we set that up with this guard. Didn't really get there, but 4 yards is 4 yards. Going to go with the play action. Randall Cobb, they do have the inside leverage. Probably zone, passes him off, and then Beatty gets picked up. And inside, Sean Clifford misses a throw. Oh, no. Was it because of pressure? It's going to be pick six. Look at the rundown, though. Tackles him. What a play. Touchdown saving tackle. Unbelievable chase down. And Sean Clifford, I don't know if it was the throw power or what it was. Maybe just straight up accuracy. Just doesn't get the ball where it needs to go. Had that inside play to Bell and timed pretty damn well, I felt, but threw it right at him, and that was a pretty easy interception. Like, I felt maybe I could throw it a little earlier, but if I throw it here, that guy underneath gets that. Is there anyone else open? Maybe the, block? No, block and release. Cobb maybe, right here, but that's a tough throw to throw into. I think Bell's open, and the ball's just bad. I threw it left, and it just went straight to him. But I will say they did play pretty good coverage in general anyways, but still, I think we had it there. And it was just a bad throw. Couldn't get back inside, and he dives for the end zone, but he's short because of it. If he just runs in and maybe tries to distance himself with a stiff arm, that's probably a successful conversion. Instead, we're back on this with a chance to get the stop. And, I mean, I'm running in with some momentum for a reason, right? Because, maybe I should run goal line there, but we bring in the blitz, we're bringing all the bodies in there. It's kind of my fault, but they got so many wide receivers. If I run goal line against 3 wide receivers and a tight end, I mean, the pass is just as easy as the run. It's a bit of compromise, and our linebackers just didn't get in there, simply put. Of course, they are now up 14 points. Hayes on the return. Believed in the fullback. Didn't happen. Okay, I definitely have to throw this. There is so many players. Obviously, we have all these tight ends on there. That's why, but risky. Almost pick sixth. Did go for the possession there, but I thought we were in front of them quite a bit, so I was kind of chilling. Pass attack looking really bad right now. But once again, they're freaking begging us to pass the ball. Barely getting that screen off, and Beatty will do what Beatty does. Cut back inside every single time it works. 15-yarder, first down. They're over-pursuing so hard that we just cut back, and because it's an early cutback, who expects it, right? Who the hell expects you to go early, give up a potential first down just for more yards? We're going to be in some trouble throwing that away. I wanted just a little more time to try and find that deep in, but didn't happen. Go to the ground. Could be a... Yeah, let's run it with Beatty again. Got the pulling guard. And our guy just misses it. Oh, my. That's got to be the awareness. That is a freebie block for a big first down, and instead, it's going to put us in a 3rd and 10 situation. Rodriguez on the route. And we're in some trouble there, and that's going to be picked off as well. Kind of just, oh, he's not going to get this one this time. Sean Clifford and company. Beatty not going to tackle him. That's going to be a touchdown for Ernest Slowman Jones. I mean, it's still really early, but man, this is not the start we needed. Like, at all. Streaking that wide receiver, I don't know what that's... Oh, my lord. I mean, there's just nobody open, and that's just a really bad throw. Can't really blame Rodriguez on that one. He absolutely saved a record, land speed record sack. And, oh my lord, tight end, please. It's against Josh Allen, to be fair. That's tough. I mean, it's not even just Clifford, but they are just pure locking us down right now. Get that? What a catch. Shorter, man. He has been really good in those clutch situations. That is a brilliant catch. Play action, maybe Cobb gets a nice little opening for once. And that is a great play, and oh man, thought there for a second he was in a breakaway. That's a beautiful throw by Clifford. Like I said, it's really just been a can't get open problem. There has been some inaccuracies, but that was a beautiful play. And we're in trouble again. Oof, they did bring the blitz this time. Man coverage, the wheel's not working is problematic. Read option on 3rd and 20, or 2nd and 20. The safety can get there, but realistically, they're not ready for this. And, of course, I really meant more the quarterback keeping it they're not ready for, but I guess either way, they're ready for everything. Deep in for Kuntz. Maybe he sets up a 4th down go for it, because at this point, I think you got to get scores. He's open. Hits the throw. First down by Mr. Bell. Don't know what that blown coverage is, but that absolutely helps us a ton. We were staring at the end of the game there pretty much. And that's a lot to ask for, but it's a pretty good throw and gets the feet down. That was really awkward, but did it. 8 yards. Read option once again, kind of just trying to draw them out with this. If we have to hand it off, we hand it off. And, of course, we can't hold on to the block. Doesn't matter what your play you're running there. The block is just not going to come there. Double tight end drag with the running back out the backfield, Rodriguez. Backup tight end and holds on. I was a little worried because, once again, that ball took a little while to get from hand to hand. Play action shorter had a pretty big touchdown on this. We obviously have that safety coming down. Could be the splits. It is. I believed in it. Shorter, wide open. Could use the speed. Last time that worked. Didn't this time. Down to the 3, though. Gutsy drive here. Putting us in a position to potentially close the gap a little bit. And no matter what, the handoff was always coming in there, and Owen lineman didn't get enough of a push and bounced off him because of it. And I might just straight up hand this thing off again. Beatty gonna get it this time, and we will cut it to 14 again. The Bisons never give up. From the 25-yard line. Handoff is imminent. Oh, they're gonna hit us with our own, well, I can't really say medicine, because medicine usually treats you. It usually is better than worse. Our medicine sucks. Our medicine does not work. Our medicine is expired. And I knew that was going to get open, but I had to cover our guy, and I didn't think I was going to have enough time to adjust, so I decided, hey, let's just kind of bait them instead. Didn't work out, obviously. First down, unfortunately. Is our defense going to be able to create a stop? Oh, that cutback's not bad. Good teamwork. Gains a yard on what should have been a loss, but that's fine, as Breece Hall's only had 21 yards on 7 carries. Hell, I didn't even need to finish that sentence. 21 yards. About to be the 4th. It doesn't matter how many carries. It could have been 1 carry. That's still really good. Then again, I guess could be injured, but obviously he's not here. Gets 3 yards. Great teamwork on the tackles with the linebackers. And we are looking at a potential start of the 4th quarter here. Down 14, but might be able to get a punt here. Really need to get a stop, like now. And we got too much to cover, and that will be a first down, Alec Pierce. There's a flag, though. Could this be a hold? It will be. Did anyone say ref ball? 3rd and 6 on what would have been a guaranteed first down. 4th quarter now, 3rd and 6 again. Back to 3rd down. Of course, yards. We actually have more, but just like how we usually win games, losing because of the interceptions. Here we go. Just a base cover 3. Little slow. Tried to go for him, couldn't, and Laporta has got easily over 100, I imagine. As that throw may be the dagger. We'll see, though. We're not going to give up. One interception changes literally everything. But if I'm them, I run this ball 2 times, throw it again. Laporta again. And nice hit by Weatherford as that ball was a little high. Want to get high? Get out there, Jones. We got Monday going against the 2nd tight end. And I just got blown by. But thankfully, Jones gets in there. I literally knew who I had, and I just somehow let it happen. And the blitz gets there. That's why we dialed it up. Thankfully, it did, because we got beat. Screen pass. I didn't go for the picks. I thought I was out of position, and it could be a play that knocks him out of field goal range. They definitely saw that screen as a play that would, like, you know, solidify us field goal more, but said this could knock him out. And it barely goes in. That might be the dagger. Once again, not going to give up, but that could be the dagger. Hayes on the return, 17 points with less than a full 4th quarter to go, 8 minutes. But, I mean, we played this well. We could literally win the game without even having to go for an onside kick, but that would require some success on offense. As Rodriguez gets about 7. Rodriguez definitely got neglected a little bit in this game, but Beatty was just as good when he came in, so not really much you could say about it. Wide open. It's a little underthrown, but I prefer that. You know, just get that ball out there. Doesn't need to be the home run. It's, you know, three bases. That's fine. Not really 2 bases, but still. It's a big play. That's all that matters. Screen pass on 1st down. We're usually a desperation screen pass team. Cut it in, avoid the guy that tried to tackle us, which he did get us, but to the 33-yard line. I also saw a play that got us a lot of scores of Cobb that one week. I should have went to it. Oh, no. That is a wild interception. Hit as we're throwing, and the guy, Brooks, 2nd one of the day, catches an awkward one. Yeah, Sean Clifford did not have the best of days. It's a close game until it wasn't. Hit him. Still got a chance, but it's not looking good. Gonna go with the run commit here. And we got to chase this down. Thank goodness he didn't go for anything short. I don't know why he went for it all. They don't need it all. They just need to waste the clock. Went with a run commit, and Trevor Lawrence just took off. Like, I just could not catch him. Like, I actually can't believe that. Like, he was so fast. Oh my Lord, Alex Pierce. Alec Pierce gave us a chance, though. Absolute sell and a half. Double dropped it. I think he saw that outside blocking and thought he had a touchdown, and he just got too excited and just sold beyond belief. That is ridiculously bad. Seems Cobb had a really good game with this play specifically. That's a really late throw and knocked down by the defense. 2 players on him and no one open over the middle. Like, I'm going to be real. I don't think Hendon Hooker wins this game. And, like, we don't have him. It's a pretty good one. And, of course, of all the plays for Kuntz to drop, some of the ones where he just gets blasted as he's catching and just holds on, but that's the one he drops. And most of the time, it's like a rack catch we go for, but that one was a possession. He dropped it. Please. Oh, my. Not even close. Well, we got to go for it on 4th and 10. It's too late at this point to be punting. I do love me some verticals, but it has not been a consistent play for us. It has not consistently gotten open at all. He's open, and the pressure causes Cobb to not be able to get it, and that will almost certainly end this one. That is a unfortunate one. And I freaking sold out. And he, oh, no way. Trevor Lawrence, the ultimate runner. Now it's Tommy DeVito's turn to come in. See if he can make a comeback happen. That is a freaking throw. Oh, my, you got to try at least. At least give the man a try. Tap the feet down. Make me feel something. Because I feel like a zombie out here. And that is a great play to Shorter. Trying to get him involved, but man, he is a really big, slow dude. And being a really big, slow dude is hard to get you involved. And that throw is crazy bad by Tommy. Yeah, this was not the game for us. And they actually end the game on that drive. They don't even give us the ball back. That's how bad the defense played. Wow, we really didn't do a whole lot after halftime. 44-20. We got taken back down to earth a little bit as the Aviators, I felt like because of that lower overall, they had a bit of younger talent, and they did. The DBs really cooked, though. That was really where their game was won. It's just their DBs did not, I mean, look at the DeVito game, yikes. But they did not have much separation. Our wide receivers running was okay, maybe should have went back to it, but they were stacking the box after they realized we couldn't throw the ball. Beatty with 65 yards. Mainly on screens. Laporta with 164. Higgins with 93 and a touchdown. A couple of big play touchdowns, which we usually don't give up too often. Shorter. We got a bunch of guys at like 50, 60 yards, but no one really did much. Jordan Brooks, probably player of the week. Not even probably, definitely player of the week. Cam Jones with a sack. Interceptions. We actually had none. We threw 4, had none. Got a couple of upgrades, though. Zach Kuntz. See what we got with that vertical threat. 67 overall. Speed wouldn't hurt. Well, it would be nice to see it. His catching's actually better than I thought, by the way. Like, when he catches some of these crazy ones, I'm like, how? He's, like, super bad. I thought he was, like, 72 catching, but he's actually pretty high now. Not bad at all. 3 to zone coverage. I wish we could have earned our dev up, because you could have probably also got a lot of XP out of it, but I cannot complain with a free dev up, and sometimes you just never see them. We may never see a dev up for him that's legit. 2 block shed, 2 to zone coverage. That's a really nice upgrade as well. Puts Cam Jones at 70 zone, 66 block shed. Someone asked me what my XP sliders were. I'm pretty sure I have them on base. Except for O-line. O-line always needs to go up. Nah, I do have them a little higher. O-line should probably go up higher than this, because I'm not saying our guys are playing well, but let's be honest. They are not getting much XP. But that's what I'm rocking there. I don't know if this was, this is one of those games where it's like, it was close for a while, and then it didn't become close, which is like a lot of the games I thought were going to happen. So maybe there's a second part in this episode, but at the same time, we do play the division rival Steamers next, where that could be a really bad game. This one is at least good for a while, whereas next game might just be a blowout, because, yeah, we're bad, but the Steamers are like astronomically bad. So we might end up having a blowout win in that one, or who knows, maybe we lose in a blowout fashion. It's a doubleheader for that one. But, yeah, I think that was a good enough game, even though it was a really bad, mid to late third and then just a horrendous fourth. But next episode, there's a good chance that it will be a doubleheader. So when it's a clear-cut blowout, it'll be a doubleheader. But this one was at least competitive for a while. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Plus, if you get to 200 likes, it'll be another episode tomorrow anyways. And if you're not new, I really do appreciate your support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PKR plays for non-Madden content. And yeah, that was a rough one. Might need, I guess Bajent comes back next week, doesn't he? That's what I say, might need a new quarterback from free agency, but I think we'll be fine with Bajent. Why, Hooker? Why? This is your fault. And my unwillingness to stop running read options that aren't working anyways. Anyways, if you guys would love to come back, it would be great. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video,